What's going on, everyone? Designedcoma here with Thur Sports, and welcome back to another episode of Spam Mail Thursday. I believe this is episode 10. First of all, I want to mention the gameplay you're watching is me playing some Advanced Warfare Hardpoint with my ASM1 Speakeasy, and for a little while there we were not doing too well. You know, I kind of came into this one, I think, just a little bit after it started, but you know, we were losing for a while and we ended up pulling it through near the end and we ended up with a win. So, Spam Mail Thursday, what have we got? I'll tell you what, I'm almost thinking I may have to come up with a new series because the amount of spam mail I'm getting is starting to become few and far apart. Maybe that didn't make sense. Few and far apart. Anyways, you know, anyways, you know, I tend to say anyways a lot, and it's not even really a word, right? You know, like, anyway is plural. You know, that doesn't make any sense, right? So anyway, the email we're going to talk about, or the spam mail we're going to talk about is, you know, I've got two, and they're pretty good ones. I'll tell you what, Steve's been hitting me up with a lot of mail. Maybe we'll do a Steve series. You know, maybe I'll come up with some kind of a Steve series. What is Steve sending me today, or something along those lines. So let's see. Let's get into the first one here. This one came from a reverend, apparently. Reverend Paul Franklin. Okay. Paul Franklin. The email address is pretty interesting. speedy.com.ar @speedy. You know, we've got gas stations here in Michigan that are called Speedway. Maybe it's affiliated with Speedway. I don't know. Anyways, there I go again. Anyways, anyway, the good Reverend Paul Franklin, apparently, we have painstakingly sobered on your case in reflection. We had to initiate an inquiry over some funds, inheritance funds, due to inconsistent character of some officials handling my payment release in the past. In the past? I honestly don't know what you're talking about as far as the past. In which they have studied and found some interesting revelations. Nice keyword there for the Reverend, revelations. Why your payment has not been released to your designated bank account. Maybe because it's fake. Maybe that's why. Let's see. There are reasons various unauthorized officials and scammers who have been extorting some of our legitimate beneficiaries, making the due process of my payment to my account very complex. Okay, let's see. What else do we got here? What else is he talking about? Let's see. In the recent past, we discovered that some of these faceless individuals have been making spirited efforts in diverting your mind, diverting my mind, and attention in believing that your fund is no longer in existence. I've not had any such emails come from anybody about this, sir. And an illusion, but in contradiction of themselves. These imposters connived, nice word, connived, with some faceless officials and keep posting fictitious accounts claiming they are your representatives, that you are sick and bedridden. Wow. So the good Reverend is apparently looking after me. He's looking after my back here. Let's see. Please kindly reconfirm authorization, your authorization, account information once again. I never did it the first time, for immediate remittance of my funds. It doesn't really go on to say how much the good Reverend is working to get me, but it does say, it says that he's remodified our outgoing payment formula to suit the new United Nations payment initiative contained in the 2015 budget, in line with the foreign panel. Okay, this is just hilarious. Sitting in Nigeria, of course. So this is awesome. This is hilarious from the good Reverend Paul Franklin. Basically, it looks like I just have to respond to this email. It says, it ends with, "We look forward to your urgent response and confirmation of this official mail." This is pretty hilarious. You know, they're not even telling me how much, so it doesn't even kind of, I guess it leaves the mystery up there, kind of hanging out there, so it kind of draws you in. So this next one is really good. I was reading this one. I read this one earlier today. It was just hilarious. It really made me laugh. So this one is from Ms. Alice Bryan. Attention, my dear, is how it starts. She's a USA citizen, 48 years old. She's from New York. Thinking to relocate because she's rich now. So she's rich now, so she's looking to relocate. She's one of those that took part in the compensation in Nigeria many years ago, and they refused to pay me. She apparently paid them over $50,000, while the United States trying to get her payment to no avail. Well, because it was a scam, lady. Just like you're trying to scam me here. She traveled to Washington, D.C., and she was directed by the FBI director to contact agent Mr. Robert Phillip, and he's apparently a member of the Compensation Award Committee in Europe, and so she contacted him, and he explained everything to her. He said, "Whoever is contacting us through emails are fake." Oh, just like you? Took me to the paying bank for the claim of her compensation payment, and let's see, she's the happiest woman on earth because she received her compensation funds of, holy cow, $15 million. Wow. Holy moly. That's a lot of money. $15 million. Mr. Robert Phillip, he's got two first names like Ricky Bobby, showed me the full information that are yet to receive payment, and apparently she saw my email address on there. So since she saw my email address, she decided to contact me to stop dealing with those people, even though I'm not to begin with. They're only making money out of me. Well, they haven't really gotten a dime. You have to contact him directly. This is Robert Phillip, with this information below. There's his email, his name, email address. You really have to stop dealing with those people that are contacting you, even though I'm not dealing with them. It is not in any way with them. They are only taking advantage of you, just like you're trying to. The only money she paid, apparently, after meeting Mr. Robert Phillip was $400 for the paperworks. Take note of that. Oh, okay, so it'll be, you know, $15 million minus the $400, or however much apparently I would be getting. Once again, stop contacting those people. I will advise you to contact Mr. Robert Phillip so that he can help you to deliver your fund instead of dealing with those liars, just like you, Miss Alice Bryan, that will be turning you around asking for different kind of money to complete your transaction. Wow, so this is a really good one. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the spam mail for this week. And again, you know, I'm hoping that maybe I'll have something for next week. There's a good possibility this might be the last spam mail, so we might have to come up with a new series. But I think I might go with the Steve one, because Steve, he is like non-stop. I got so much email from Steve, it's just crazy, and it's really crazy email. It's like political craziness and all kinds of you know, conspiracy theory type stuff. So it's actually pretty funny when you really read it. You know, I mean, some of it really just makes me laugh. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. You know, go check out Designedcoma Sports at their channel, and you know, if you liked it, you know, give it a like, favorite, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.